Well, we ordered the snow just for the Red Wings, didn't we?
Yeah.
And they're still out west, huh?
They are out west. They're in Phoenix tonight. Johan Franz in a game-time decision. They go for the jugular in Phoenix when they face the Coyotes tonight. Game 3 of the series. Wings lead at 2-0 so a win tonight. Coyotes will start making tee times. We've got highlights of the Wings, and there's Hank Zetterberg coming at you. He's skating, but not doing much of anything else with that sprained knee. Meanwhile, the rest of the team knows that this is a must game for Phoenix tonight with a capital M. If the Coyotes win, they're right back in the series. Phoenix knows a win, and they're in. Chris Draper says the Wings have been good so far, but tonight is another night.
Games 1 and 2, we have.
All right, 10:30 start in Phoenix. Baseball, Tigers in Seattle tonight to face the Mariners. Max Scherzer starts. Meanwhile, in Boston this afternoon, Red Sox might be getting well. They beat the Blue Jays 9-1 for their 3rd win in a row. We've got highlights. We'll start in the Boston 6th. Boom with a man on. Kevin Youkilis, 2-run shot to right, his 2nd of the year. Boston led it 7-0. Later in the 6th, man on, Carl Crawford, line shot. This is going off the green monster and left. Jed Lowry's going to come around and score. Red Sox win their 3rd in a row. They win it 9-1. Boston Marathon today, a new record on the men's side, while Desiree Davila of Rochester Hills, Michigan, just missed winning the women's division. We've got highlights of Jeffrey Mutai of Kenya, won in a new Boston Marathon record, 2 hours, 3 minutes, and 2 seconds. But it will not be a new marathon record because there was a strong tailwind and the course is downhill. On the women's side, Caroline Khalil just beat Desiree Davila, as you see in the background there, by 2 seconds. Davila trying to become the first American woman to win in 26 years. There she is. Meanwhile, the Thunder beat the Nuggets last night, and Kevin Durant had the shot of the night. We've got highlights. Durant on the baseline, drives, somehow throws it up, spins it off, and in it goes. Watch it from the overhead. It's kind of amazing. He's under, spins it, throws it up, and in it goes. He had 41. Thunder wins it 107-103. Finally, it was mascot day at the Nationals game yesterday, but one mascot had enough for the umpire. We call this segment Enough's Enough.
The umpire has thrown out the Fanatic, and Mackerel Jordan, who was part of the mascots that are here, has swallowed up an umpire.
You hate when that happens and they're so young.
Because tonight could be the night.
Yeah. This could be it. Yes, sweep them out, get them done, get a little rest. Wings in Arizona tonight taking on the Coyotes. Game 4 of their series. Detroit leads it 3-0. Johan Franz not playing, sitting out with a sore ankle. After 1 period of play, it is tied 2-2. We've got highlights. We'll start in the first period. Wings with the puck. Watch Pavel Datsyuk. He's got the puck. He waits. And now the great pass to Tomas Holmstrom. Wings had the lead 1-0. Great play by Datsyuk. But moments later, Coyotes tie it. Bit of luck. Shot. Taylor Pyatt off the skate of Jonathan Erickson into the net. Tied at 1-1. Coyotes kept the pressure on. Later in the first, Shane Doan's shot actually hits Nick Lidstrom's stick into the net past Jimmy Howard. Doan's 3rd of the series. 2-1 Coyotes. Still in the first. Coyotes lose it behind the net. Darren Helm, Patrick Eves gets it. That's his first of the playoffs. Tied at 2-2. That's where they sit after 1 period of play. Meanwhile, in Tampa tonight, the Penguins beat the Lightning 3-2 in double overtime. James Neal got the game winner for Pittsburgh.
For James Neal, where he hasn't really got on the board too much. It just takes one. There it is! He scores!
He did. Neal with the game winner. Penguins now lead that series 3-1. That's too bad. That's Steve Yzerman's group down there. Baseball, Tigers got to be happy with Rick Porcello's outing today. Goes 6 2/3, gives up 4 hits, a run, struck out 6. Tigers beat the Mariners in Seattle 3-2. We've got highlights. We'll start in the Tigers first. Ryan Rayburn, boom, that's gone. Solo shot to center, 2nd of the season for Rayburn. The Tigers led it 1-0. Tigers 3rd man on. Miguel Cabrera, line shot here to left. Austin Jackson's going to come around and score. Tigers led it 2-0. Now to the Mariners' 9th. Jose Valverde, boom! Adam Kennedy, solo shot to right, his 1st of the year. Tigers lead sliced to 3-2. Later in the 9th, man on, Carlos Peguera at the plate. Swing, Carlos, swing. Nah, little quicker. Tigers hold on, win at 3-2. After the game, Jim Leland said, whoo!
That was a huge win for us.
All right, Tigers are off tomorrow. Chicago here on Friday. Baseball tonight, college baseball. The first ever college game played at Comerica Park. Michigan State beat Central Michigan 3-1 in what they're calling the Clash of Comerica. We've got highlights. Spartans first man on. Jeff Holm, line shot to left center. Ryan Jones is going to score. Michigan State led it 1-0. How about that? College ball at Comerica. Later in the first man on, Joel Fisher gets an infield single here. That scores Torsten Voss. Spartans go on to win it the final 3-1. NBA playoffs tonight in Oklahoma City. Thunder beat the Nuggets 106-89. Thunder lead that series 2-0. We've got highlights. First quarter, watch these move by Russell Westbrook. Nope, not hemmed in there. Spins out. Here he is. Spin again. Does it. Gets the land. Thunder led 50-29. He had 21. Later in the second, Kevin Durant with the three-pointer. He had 23. Thunder roll 106-89. NFL players and owners ended their court-mandated negotiations. Players say they'll be back in a month. Finally, the other night at a Diamondbacks game in Arizona, one fan was in his own world as the music blared between innings. But once the break ended, so did this guy's party. We call this segment, I Remember My First Beer. What? Where's
Who
the
killed
music?
the music?
Yeah, exactly right.
Robot face is great. Thanks, Bernie.
Well, I wanted to say, Mickey and I watched the game together. We watched the third period together in my office, and my office is still reverberating from what was going on in there.
Well, you just don't like to give it back to them like that.
Yeah.
You got a 4-0 lead, a 4-1 lead.
But they're going back to Phoenix, up 2-0, and that's what they wanted to do. They held home ice. However you have to do it is how you have to do it in the playoffs. So
That's
it doesn't
right.
really matter. So they're up 3-0 after one period of play, and what is Mike Babcock saying to his team? Don't relax. Stay on them, guys. Push them in the corner. Get every hit in. Something like that?
Don't take your foot off the gas pedal. And answered all those questions the same way he did in training camp. I'm not sure how he did it because I can't remember last week.
And we're going to have Johan Franz in a moment. We're taking a quick break. More coming up on our post-game show. Wings win it 4-3.
I think even some doubters felt some real positive energy today. It was kind of impossible to not feel that when you watched today.
I agree with you 100%. Yeah, I think Brady Hoke came here and just laid his personality and said, here I am, this is me, this is Brady Hoke, and I think the people here really liked what they saw. Hey, we're here with Red Wings owner Mike Ilitch. Can you express anything you're feeling at this moment?
Yeah, it's number 4.
Head coach Mike Babcock here, Mickey Redmond is here. Let's see if we can't pull you over here. We're live in Detroit, Mike. Congrats, and your whole family, right? Must be what a gratifying moment for you, having come so close a couple years ago and now to finally do it.
Well, it's a thrill of a lifetime.
Got Nick Lidstrom here hoisting. How good does this feel?
Oh, it's a great feeling. You can't beat this.
It's unbelievable. I would imagine just all the hours of work and hard work and everything pays off to something like this. It must be amazing.
It is.